Hey, what's going on YouTube? Jaeger the Viking here playing some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I'm going to be playing some hardcore kill confirmed on Outpost, and I'll get into why I'm playing hardcore and talk about the hardcore, game types a little bit right after I talk about my class setup. So let's get into that first. I'm using an MP7 with extended mags and the range proficiency. That's just my standard gun right there. That's my go-to gun because it's really just well-rounded. You've got great accuracy, great range, almost no recoil. And just look at the gun right now. There really is no recoil. And, keep in mind, this is range. Usually I would be using kick, but I'm using range right now and still not experiencing any recoil. Just the mobility is great because it's a submachine gun, and I really think this is a great gun for any situation. You can even take people out from a long range if if you have the accuracy and if they're kind of standing still. But I just think it's a really great gun overall. Then I've got Sleight of Hand, which is really my go-to first perk. You'll never really see me running anything other than Sleight of Hand, just because when I'm running in there, running into the enemy spawn, I want to be able to reload as fast as possible. Then I've got Assassin, and usually I'm using Quick Draw. That's my main second perk, and if I'm not, I'm using Hardline generally, but in this game, I decided to use Assassin because the enemies were, a lot of them were using UAV. I was in this lobby for a little bit, and, a lot of people use UAV in hardcore in general because when you don't have your mini-map at all, it's really convenient to be able to call one in. And then, just overall, in this lobby, I felt a lot of people were using UAV. You'll see I have a UAV up a lot. I don't have one up now. But in this gameplay, my team has UAVs up a lot. I wasn't using UAV because I was running my standard helicopter setup. I haven't really experienced people shooting down helicopters too quickly. They're also really effective in hardcore because they kill so much faster in hardcore. So it's quite a bit harder to escape them without having blind eye. And then I'm using Steady Aim as my third perk. Excuse me. And the reason I'm using Steady Aim is because it's just overall a nice perk, and I like to have a perk that will help me win close range gunfights, which is usually Quick Draw, but in this game it is Steady Aim because my second perk was filled up, and Steady Aim is just overall a nice perk to have on for those close range gunfights. You'll see my you might not have noticed it, but my health didn't regenerate there, and it really confused me, and that's kind of why I ran around that corner so blindly, because I was trying to figure that out, and I was just continuing to move, trying to check if it was slowly regenerating or anything, and I'm not going to say that's the reason I got killed, but, it did play a part. And then, so that's it for my class setup. Now I'm going to talk about hardcore and, playing the hardcore game type. So it's just a completely different game. Like, when you go into a hardcore lobby, people play the game so differently. It's not the same run and gun mentality that you get in a team deathmatch or a ground war or anything like that. I'm not gonna list every standard game type, but you guys get what I'm saying. You don't have the same, rushing. Most of the people are kind of playing conservatively, at least checking corners if they are rushing. Like, what I'm doing in this gameplay, which I am rushing around, but I'm also playing it a bit more tactically. I'm kind of checking all my corners, and that's really what you see out of a lot of hardcore players. You really see them, like, looking around corners and just trying to make sure that the enemies aren't, on their side or behind them or anything like that. In hardcore, I'm always kind of looking over my shoulder, just trying to make sure that no one's behind me, because it's kind of a huge factor, using my stun grenades a lot, trying to see if I can get any hit markers. The only thing is, you can't really throw your across-the-map grenades as much. I mean, I suppose you can at spawn, but just in general, it's kind of harder to throw those grenades, which is why I'm playing Kill Confirmed and not Domination, because in Domination, I love to utilize my grenades. And I had been playing Domination before this, and I'd played a game on Dome where I had died like 4 or 5 times from throwing my grenades into areas, populated mainly by enemies, but somehow my teammates were mixed up in there, and that kills you because it's ricochet. So I kind of got tired of that. Look at that quad Semtex in the kill feed. And just look at how much range this Semtex has. If you see this one on the way left is the, and then you see the one on the way right. That's where my teammates were set up. And that's just insane range. I didn't realize really how much of a difference it is in health. But that's just nuts for Semtex to be able to kill someone that far away. And then, hardcore, just complete different mentality. Everyone's looking around, trying to play the game more tactically, and I kind of like it. It forces me to play the game different than I usually would. Because usually I'm just running in there, drop shotting, just taking the enemies on gun. But you're going to see in this game, I'm kind of sneaking around, and just completely different. I also noticed you don't really see too many people camping, though, at least in this lobby. I did have come across a couple of campers in different lobbies, but a huge reason I posted this gameplay is because I really liked the people I was playing with in the lobby, and I didn't talk to any of them, so I don't know what they were like as people, but as players, I thought they were just fun to play against, because I thought they kind of played the game in a way that I at least enjoy playing, that I hope people play. Like, when I picture the ideal lobby, this is kind of it. I don't picture a bunch of noobs spinning in circles, shooting their trying to be Grizz, or, just spraying in circles with their light machine gun, trying to get some weird kills. When I picture the perfect lobby, I'm picturing guys like this, guys running around, a balanced game, and I didn't even do that great in this game. I just wanted to put it up because I thought it was a good gameplay, just because everyone was moving around. And, overall, I kind of like this game type, and, I do plan to play some more hardcore. I'll probably be playing hardcore quite a bit. I won't be putting up too many hardcore videos because I don't get that many great gameplays yet. I'm still adjusting to the feel of hardcore. Look at this tear, picking up all the dog tags on the way to, turned on, running it, killing this guy, running in here, and out of ammo in my clip. And that's one thing, that's me being new to hardcore. Didn't have any sort of thing to let me know that my clip was out. They don't notify you in hardcore that you're low on ammo. So, end up running out of ammo in my clip. I mean, I could have reloaded that, I realized, but it was too late once I did realize, because the game had to reload for me, and by then it was just too late to do anything about it. Well, that's the end of this gameplay. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you'll subscribe if you're new. See ya.